Part 8. 4 temples, 4 books. First temple, God's kingdom, 378 forms. This is it here. Hindus should take notice of when four scriptures were constructed. These are the 4 scriptures. Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, and Bible. All are Hindu books. Bible is a Hindu book. 1 Chronicles 25:7. All of whom were skillful was 288. 288 Hindus constructed God's kingdom. Yes. 288 Hindus. Second temple is referring to these 4 books here. 1 Mahabharata, 2 Ramayana, 3 Bhagavad Gita, 4 Bible. 1 Mahabharata. All temples, 4 books were built by entity Solomon. The Solomon here. Those are the authors. 1 Chronicles 29:26-28. Verses present 80 men and 10 forms equals to 90 men. First temple, 288 men plus 90 men equals to 378 men. This is the same spirit there. This is spirit. There's 378 men are spirits of Mahabharata book. 2 Chronicles 8:1. And at the end of 20 years in which Solomon had built the house of Jehovah and his own house, entity Solomon took 20 years to construct Mahabharata book. 2 Ramayana. 2 Chronicles 11:21. Present 166 persons. Verse shows Solomon used 166 persons. 2 Chronicles 11:18-20 present 18 forms. Total 180 forms. Solomon used 2 groups of 90 persons each to construct Ramayana. 1 Kings 7:1. And Solomon was 13 years building his own house, and he finished all his house. Entity Solomon took 13 years to construct Ramayana. 3 Bhagavad Gita. 2 Chronicles 36:2, 23 men. 2 Chronicles 36:5, 25 men. 2 Chronicles 36:9, 21 men. 2 Chronicles 36:11, 21 men. Total 90 men. 90 men constructed second temple, Bhagavad Gita. 1 Kings 6:38. And in the 11th year, in the month of Bull, which is the 8th month, the house was completed in all its parts and according to all its specifications. Entity Solomon took 11 years to construct Bhagavad Gita. Bible, Ezra 10:20-44. Verses present 24 Hindus and their families, 90 Hindus. These comprise of entity Solomon who constructed Bible. That's entity Solomon. Matthew 1:17, and from David until the deportation to Babylon, 14 generations. David is Jesus and Bible. Is record of Ram. The Bible is a record of the journey of Ram. Entity Solomon delivered Bible after 14 years, after Exodus in 62 CE. The Exodus was in 62 CE. To construction of Bible, 76 CE. That makes 14 years. 1 Kings 6:38. Thus he was 7 years building it. Entity Solomon took 7 years to construct Bible, from 137, 69 CE to 1st of the 1st, 76 CE. That completes this research, and we can have a discussion. We have, how much time we have?
Yeah, well, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Did you gain anything? What did you gain out of that, the travel? This is the spirit's travel. And what is the spirit? Spirit is 378 forms. Spirit cannot do anything. You have to transport it from one point to another.
Right.
All does the spirit do is transformed into many names and objects and animals, all those sort of things. This is what the Bible is presenting. Most of the Bible is with that. How the spirit from 0 to 14,000 years and gone back to 0. Now, most of these dates presented in this book, in this research, and names of places were constructed before other people could speak a language. Jesus performing the miracle of making the dumb speak meant that they had no language. It was Hindus who took language, science, and everything, food, plants, and everything to the outside world. It took 5,250 years before they spoke the first language. If you go into history, you see Romans put their date of origin as 753 BC. Well, they pick out a date from the hat because 753 BC is completely wrong. Hindus met the Romans at 13,500 BCE. When he met them, they were all naked. They were cannibals. They were what we call cave dwellers. This is what other people in the world was. It took 13,000 years to teach these people, and they did not break out of what they call wickedness, cannibalism and incest. So the Hindus travel throughout the world teaching people for 13,000 years. What stopped it is the same emperors enter India and began to destroy India. Somehow, this history of India is missing. Scholars all over the world, no one mentions it, that the Romans ruled India for 500 years. What stopped them? What stopped the Romans in India? The Arabs stopped the trade route. This is what stopped Romans in India.
Okay.
So
you're saying all that is in the Bible written?
all that, well, that is not written in the Bible, but this is a given idea of Joseph there, Joseph and Jacob. This 12 Caesars. This is first century history. How they went to, you see, but they use metaphors to refer to Egypt as India. No part of the world had food, planting any food or vegetables or anything of that sort, So it is Hindus who took animals, took seeds, plants, and everything to the outside world. This is a hidden history that nobody is aware of. They're reading the Bible, and the Bible is telling you the only book that have the complete history is the Bible. Well, all right, I think I made my point here, and it's for anybody to refute. Thanks very much.